Welcome to episode 137 of Star Wars and Scotch. I am here as always with my buddy Tim.
Hello.
We are live from my garage and his garage. I'm not in the office. I'm home, which is wonderful.
Nice. You don't have the sun blasting you in the eyes.
Nope. I worked out.
Camera angle.
I took a shower and then came and sat down here with some coffee.
Nice.
So just know that 5 minutes before we started recording this, I was butt ass naked.
Nice. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. Speaking of King's Coast Coffee, you can head on over to TikTok. Did you know that, Kevin? You can go to TikTok right now and you can actually buy King's Coast Coffee via TikTok.
Yeah, I heard as of yesterday that works and you can just buy it on.
And what's crazy is TikTok is literally giving away our coffee for free.
It's pretty wild.
Literally, $5 off, and then a 30% coupon that you can tackle on top of that, and then you get free shipping. Like seriously, you would be silly to not buy coffee on TikTok. So you can go to my TikTok. I think you can go to Professor Broman's TikTok. You can go to the official King's Coast Coffee TikTok, and you can buy it through the shop button right there. So I'm not even gonna plug kingscoastcoffee.com, but you can head on over to kingscoastcoffee.com if you want to. But today, I'm going to plug TikTok, Darkness429. Head on over there, buy your coffee. It's cheap. Get it.
I was going to say, they can go straight to your TikTok and buy it. It doesn't even have to be King's Coast, either one.
Go to my TikTok. You go to King's Coast TikTok.
Go to Ben's TikTok.
Go to Ben's TikTok. Buy coffee from our TikToks, please. It's literally free.
Hear that? Go. Run.
Go. Do it.
Get the coffee.
Now.
Do
there
it.
you
Do
go.
it.
Even if
do it.
I don't do TikTok.
I don't care. I don't care. Get on in there and buy our coffee. All right.
Wait, oh my God.
I can do that too now, can
crap. Oh, no. That guy's back. Hate that guy.
I? Hey,
I'm the
it's
one
Chat.
that's supposed to do that.
Great. Now Kevin has new toys to play with.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
I should have told him about this mixer. It was a terrible idea.
Don't be surprised if April 1st you see me with a wig sit down at Tim's desk and stream on YouTube next year. I'm just saying.
I will let you do that, honestly. You give me
Please, I would love to.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds great.
I think it'd be great. you say a day off, you'd be in the corner off camera watching your setup meticulously, sweating like, don't touch it, don't touch that button. No, not that button.
Touch that.
No, not that one. Not that one. I'll change the scene. Don't touch it. kingscoastcoffee.com. But go to TikTok. Try and buy it on TikTok. It sounds fun. Awesome. Cool. Hey, we are, as of tomorrow, no, as of Friday, we are 3 weeks away from GCX. As of this past Monday, we're 2 weeks away from the start of the marathon.
Oh.
The marathon is going to be on Twitch, and it's going to be on TikTok, and a portion of it's going to be on YouTube too.
Ooh.
So that's exciting. Marathon schedule, I think it starts going out today. You start to see it. I
may have leaked it.
Yeah, whatever. But it's an exciting time. We dropped the meet and greet schedule, so you can go meet Tim. I mean, you can meet Tim pretty much anytime, but if you want like a curated situation, you can sit with him and Ben Lupo and chat for a minute and, you know, do that whole thing. It's gonna be a good year. There's lots of fun stuff. Star Wars and Scotch will be live there. We'll be with Alex and Molly. We'll be with Chase. Chase is coming, which is freaking awesome.
It was so cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good year. It'll be very exciting. Come join us, Rosenshingle Creek, gcxevent.com/tickets. I can't emphasize to you enough that you need to buy your after party tickets too. Universal Studios, we're taking over a portion of the park. But you can get in as early as 5 and run around, and then around 9 o'clock, it's just us from 9 to midnight. So
for $85, by the way, if you have a GCX pass,
that's going up.
It's going to be going up. So get it now. If you have a GCX pass, they can, even if they just have the 1 day pass, they can still get an after party ticket, right?
Yes, if you have a 1 day pass, you can still get an after party.
If you just have a 1 day pass, you're just going to drive up, or you live in Orlando, you're going to come hang out with us for the day. You can then go home, refresh, and then go over to Universal Studios. And for $85, you can take over the studio, the entire park with us, hang out, ride rides, and have a good time.
Yep. So gcxevent.com. I believe the schedules are getting posted as we speak on the website as well. So stay tuned
also
for
get your merch. GCX event merch is available. So head on over to lab77.co, or you can go right to the GCX website. now?
It's up.
Yep.
As of last night, it should be up.
Or you
Yep.
can even go to my YouTube page. You can buy GCX merch right from there. So there's plenty of places for you to get your GCX merch. You can pre-order it now. We wanted to make sure that anyone that needed larger shirts, I think we're doing it all the way up to 4XL or even larger. We might have some 6XLs. I think we have some 6XLs that are there. But if you're looking for a larger shirt and you'd like to have that for GCX, we won't have them there at the event, so you need to pre-order it. So if you are looking for a larger shirt, please make sure to head on over to lab77.co. Pre-orders are available right now. They're going to be up for a week. You can also do a local pickup if you'd like to pre-order your merch and pick it up while you're at GCX. You don't have to wait in the merch line. Head on over there, pre-order your merch. You can pick it up. Bing, bang, boom.
The exact link, just so you know, is shoplab77.co/collections/GCX.
Yep.
Or it's on the website, or it's on the lab site. Pick your poison, or go to Tim's YouTube. That's where you should do it. You should just go to Tim's YouTube, watch him play Warhammer, watch him play, I don't know what you're playing tomorrow, and just click the little button that says...
I'm playing the Flying the Dallas game.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Tim's going to a wedding.
Yeah. My little not sister is getting married on Saturday, so...
You'll have fun out there.
It's going to be great. She just decided to invite 500 people. So, like,
God bless her.
I don't know what she was thinking, but, you know, here we are. It'll be fun.
I had 180 people at my wedding, and it was too many.
She invited like 500 to 600 people.
How do you know that many people?
She doesn't. He does. He has. He's old Texas family.
My mother-in-law did that for our wedding.
He's like 5th or 6th generation Dallas. So, like, I don't know. They know people. They're connected.
My mother-in-law invited Danielle's godfather that she hadn't seen in 20-something years to the wedding. Like, people like that were getting invited. And then when we cut her off, she got mad at us because we were like,
come to this wedding.
I was like, I'm paying for this, so
Getting the slaps is not great. I'm gonna need a new one.
I wish it was like that. It wasn't. I wish it was that was the situation.
The Godfather wasn't like that. Oh,
no, he
wasn't handing out like favors like the Don.
No, he was Italian, but not that type of
I'm gonna
Italian.
give you 2 tomatoes for this piece of shrimp.
It was more like he worked behind a deli counter Italian than like the mafia Italian.
Gabagool.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was more along that line.
Yeah, that guy.
Tim and his gabagool. He loves it.
Gabagool. Yeah. I learned that sometimes when Wayne makes gabagool, that he puts in goat's cheese and it's not mutts. And man, that was surprising.
It's good.
It looked just like mutts. Yeah, but when you take like a big slice of it, and you're like, I'm just gonna eat this mozzarella, and then, nope. I don't trust Wayne. I don't trust him.
Did you not like it?
The goat's cheese?
Yeah.
I don't like goat's cheese. It's too gamey. It's
you
gamey.
did tell me that.
It tastes like meat to me. It tastes like I'm eating lamb. Chewy, chilled lamb.
I like it.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat.
It's creamy and delicious. And
you know what's also delicious? This new Ahsoka trailer, apparently.
I wouldn't know because we waited till right now to watch it together.
Dude, I'm streaming and everyone's like, hey, by the way, there's an Ahsoka trailer. I'm like, oh God, what do you mean? They're like, you should watch it right now. I'm like, okay, first off, I don't want the mouse showing. I'm like, oh, I see you just started streaming on YouTube. Not anymore. You know, and so like I would have lost my YouTube channel the moment I started playing the Ahsoka trailer. So I was like, I have to wait. I'll watch it with Kevin. We'll nerd out about it. So here we go.
All right, so we're going to watch the Ahsoka trailer in real time. We'll say things to each other, and then we will dissect and do the whole entire thing. So, Tim, are you ready to hit play on your end?
So ready, Kevin.
All right, 3, 2, 1, hit it.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
That looks a lot like the Vader scene, Tim.
We are no Jedi.
Oh, Balin's badass, dude. Wow.
That guy's dead.
I started hearing whispers.
Oh.
Return as heir to the Empire.
Turn around. That looks like Malachor.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power.
That was the lady from...
Wait, hold on. Wait, is she working with Balin?
Pause.
For Thrawn? Wait, we're pausing it? Okay, what?
Yeah, pause it at that 34 seconds. That was the lady from Ahsoka.
Yeah, I know. She was also on the bridge with Thrawn. So so she's working. So it seems like she works with Balin to find Thrawn. At least that's what they were saying. In that scene, they had like a nav map up.
Yeah, and that looks like Malachor. Here, I'm rewinding it. 31 seconds.
That shot.
Wow. What? That is a map.
All right. Do we want to play through the whole thing and then go back and start dissecting?
Yeah, I just wanted to stop there because we need it. 31 seconds, hitting play in 3, 2.
Go to 31. Okay, ready, go.
Such as you've never dreamed.
Her name's Jin, right?
I've spent most of my life
I think so. There's Hera. Chopper!
Help me prevent another one.
Oh, she looks
I
great.
both know who could help me with this.
You see who is with her behind?
She's
No.
just as
Is
stubborn
Kuei
as
Fong?
ever.
Oh,
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Oh,
Never got to finish my
that helmet.
I walked
Wow.
away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me.
Interesting.
Master.
what? What does that mean?
Decision no one else can.
As a Jedi, he said.
Counting on you.
Ooh, what?
Nice haircut.
Sabine, is he?
Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Oh, look at Ezra.
Buckle up.
Was that one of the Purgle?
Yeah.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything.
Oh, wow. He looks so good.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
God, that looks like Malachor.
Anakin?
To discuss my past.
He was a Jedi.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Hui Yang, sorry.
Wherever-
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Wherever they are, wherever they are here in this duel.
Oh, they're in a forest somewhere.
But doesn't it look like the forest on Ilum with
Yes, it does.
Finn and
Yeah.
Kylo?
There's a couple scenes that are familiar from like other movies. Holy crap.
All right. That looks like
Can we go back to the whole like Sabine calling her master?
that was so weird. And then it was
What does that mean?
it was the hologram
But
of
there's also a video of her holding Ezra's lightsaber, like ignited.
and Ezra says as a Jedi to her. Well, we don't know if it's to her or if it's just a message, but
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make, what did he say?
the decision no one
Decision.
else can, but I'm counting on you to see this through. So it sounds like it's a message to her.
Or he's talking to
Ahsoka.
What is going on? When was Sabine force sensitive? I didn't know that. I don't think anybody knew that. Also, man, the thing with like Thrawn is in this, he's not the main bad guy. Balin is 100% gonna be the bad guy.
Why does he look like Elon Musk?
What? It's Lars Mikkelsen.
I know, but why does it look like Elon Musk?
I don't know. Do you think of Elon Musk in blue and red eyes?
No,
It looks like Lars Mikkelsen.
that looks
In
like
blue. He looks awesome.
He
Oh,
looks
dude.
awesome, but it looks like Elon Musk.
No, he can't help his face shape. That's literally Lars in just blue paint.
That looks like Elon Musk.
Don't disrespect Thrawn. I will leave this call.
Well, what's wrong with Elon? Twitter for life.
Shut up, chat.
I don't know. It looks like Elon Musk. I'm just saying. It's just throwing that out there, and I feel like somebody's going to agree with me on the internet. So we'll see. But he looks great.
You're just baiting the internet. You just want to see it.
No, but that was my first thought. I was like, why does that look like Elon Musk?
Is she using the force right there?
Let's see.
Looks like she was doing a force push. Yeah, Sabine has freaking force powers.
There
Yeah.
at 140 in the trailer.
He's a freaking Jedi.
That would be wild.
What? Is everyone going to be a goddamn Jedi? I was really fine with her just being a Mandalorian.
The ramifications of another Mandalorian Jedi, if we have two now.
Well, you've got Grogu and you have Sabine.
And before that, I mean, we had
The
others.
last one was
Legends.
The last one was Tar Vizsla.
That's the one we know in canon. Wild.
What's going on?
This looks so much like Malachor from KOTOR and from Rebels.
I don't know why they would go to Malachor to find Thrawn.
I don't. That's a star map. It look
I know,
okay.
but go back to the no. Just hear me out. Go back to the beginning.
See my mouse? What does
Yeah,
that look like to you? That little symbol on the top of Balin.
It's blurry. I can't see it on your screen.
It looks like one of the Purgle.
Hold on. Was that 144?
144, right above Balin's shoulder.
It does look like a Purgle. Yeah, it's a Purgle with the tentacles and stuff in the back. I agree.
Interesting.
Go back. So go to 26. Go to 26.
26 seconds.
And this is when Shin. This is when Shin is talking to the what's her face, and they're where. Oh, maybe not. The background's different. Are there different locations? No, it's the same spot. There's red trees.
Yeah, it's just the other side.
Oh no! What if they're on Mustafar?
Oh, before the.
No, after.
No, it would be after.
This is after. This would be when Mustafar is cleansed. This could be Mustafar. Those red trees in the background.
Yeah, because that's what's in Vader Immortal, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, we don't see the trees until episode 9 when Kylo's there. But
Yeah.
you learn about the purification of Mustafar in Vader Immortal. And this would be a great way for people who didn't play a freaking video game or read the comic books to know how Mustafar got to that point.
But Rebels is in. Mustafar's in Rebels too.
Yeah, but it's as Vader's like planet, and at that point, it wasn't cleansed. You don't cleanse it until in between episode 5 and 6, and Rebels doesn't take place until before episode 4. So for this to be Mustafar, look, why wouldn't that be like magma that's cooled down? Why wouldn't they want to go to a dark place like where Vader's castle once stood?
Makes sense, especially since you mentioned Anakin.
Does Malachor have trees?
It was volcanic.
Does it have vegetation of any sort?
I don't know, because
I think it was like wasn't it like just a dead, desolate planet, right? There was just like desert and
yeah,
just cool down magma.
Trying to show you the location I'm talking about from KOTOR 2 at the end.
You're talking about like when you go to the
You
like
go
the
to
tombs and stuff?
Malachor. No, when you go to Malachor with Kreia, when you find out she's a Sith, and it has these like claw-like, just in that exact shape right there, points, and that's where you have your final duel with her.
Let me see. Malachor,
And there's a red dot in the center, exactly where that circle would be on the ground.
Not getting any good images of Malachor.
I know. I'm trying to find one too, and I can't.
All I'm seeing is the dark temple that's underneath.
I think this is someone that remade it, but this is probably the best representation.
Oh, here we go. Description. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of Malachor. Yeah, no, it's desolate. It's desolate as fuck. There's no vegetation on there.
Yeah, here's someone who remade it.
Ancient Jedi and Sith were left petrified on Malachor. Maul and Sidious explore the site of the battle. Ahsoka Tano battles her former master now. Yeah, but that's when they were in the temple. So I mean, like we do see Malachor for like a second in Clone Wars, right, or in Rebels. So I mean, it could make sense for them to go back because that was the point at which Ahsoka was pulled through the veil.
Yep,
it could be. I think Malachor is a fair guess.
That's where they meet Maul too, is in the temple on Malachor.
Right. I mean, because he ended up there because he was tracking them.
Yes.
And him and Sidious go there apparently in one of the comics as well. So I mean, like it could be. Yeah, I'm down for Malachor or Mustafar, one of the two.
Yeah, it's a Sith temple, or it could be new location. Like
it could be a brand new location. Yeah, 100%.
I'm okay with that too. But the shape of everything, really screams Malachor to me. I sent you someone that redid it in a 3D render. You don't even have to click the video. You can just look at the thumbnail and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that could be.
So
Yeah.
Very interesting. I'm so sad that the actor that played Balin passed after seeing this trailer.
I wonder how they're gonna kill him off.
Yeah. Maybe he died at the end.
So we see Hera, we see Chopper. We don't see, was it Jace?
Jason Sindula.
Yes, Jason. So we don't see Jason.
Hera actually looks much better than the other trailer, by the way.
Hera looks awesome.
She looks a lot better.
She looks amazing.
That's Ewan McGregor's wife, by the way.
It is, yeah. It's Ewan McGregor's wife. His daughter was in Star Wars. It's a Star Wars family thing. I love it. I think it's great.
Where's Chopper? I want to see. Look at Chopper. He looks amazing.
Chopper looks so good, dude. Looks absolutely amazing.
I wonder. You think
that's the little ship that comes off the Ghost? That's the little transport that pops off the Ghost.
Yeah.
And they're chasing something. I'm so excited, dude. Wait. Go back to her jacket. What's in the back of her jacket? That's a night. Is that the Night Owl logo?
Let me see.
What is on her jacket? What logo is that?
It looks like a version of the Night Owl logo.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Maybe they have like a new little faction between them.
This is my favorite part of what we do, Kevin, with Star Wars and Scotch. And I've been seeing a lot of comments lately. Everyone's like, Star Wars and Scotch is so great when there's shows out because we can just go back and listen to Kevin and Tim just nerd out. This is so great. I love finding all the little Easter eggs and things that they've just like hidden in these trailers. Because we could watch this we could watch this 10 times and I'm sure we'll find something new every time we go through it. Like the opening scene with the Sith transporter coming towards the medical frigate, like that's so cool. Very, very, very reminiscent of like older Star Wars shots. Yeah, this entire thing right here, it like screams to me Rogue One. Like the way that they shot this feels like it's gonna be dark.
Yeah,
it's got that same tone as Rogue One or Andor. Had to go through all the characters' names. God damn. Yeah, it's got that same kind of tone, the same tight shots.
Very interesting.
Okay, so wait, so this shot right here, that's not the sister.
20 seconds. I think that's just a carving on a Jedi temple.
Yeah, but who is that?
Might not be anyone. There's Jedi statues all over the place that aren't necessarily anybody.
What's the orb that, like, I would love to know more about just that because this does not look human to me. That is not a human.
Could just be a different race.
What if they're really big?
Are you hoping it's your little Zepho answer?
Maybe.
Don't hold out hope.
I really want it to. And so that's the same shot that we saw before of Thrawn walking on the bridge. So like nothing new there. We know that Thrawn has a bunch of robots at his disposal. I forgot her name.
I did too.
I don't remember what her name is. The woman that Ahsoka fought. That she had the spear. She had the Beskar spear.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Elsbeth.
Not Elspeth. Elsbeth.
And
her dad was a warmongerer.
Yeah, Morgan Elsbeth is her name.
Morgan. Okay.
Yeah, a human female who's instrumental in the.
And so she's like, so that is the entire galaxy right there.
Yeah, she was instrumental in the construction of the Imperial Navy during the reign of the Galactic Empire, served as magistrate of Caladan on the planet Corvus, and head of the regime. Elsbeth was in possession of a spear made of pure Beskar and offered as payment to Din Djarin, blah, blah, blah. We knew all that. Her army wore stylized versions of a chimera, the personal symbol of her patron, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and the emblem of the 7th Fleet. However, Djarin and Tano banded together and ended up defeating. We knew that too. So yeah, that's Morgan Elsbeth. We knew we were going to see her in the show. I mean, that's not a surprise.
And in the first shot with Balin, like we see all the New Republic stuff. So like that's just showing that like the New Republic's out there doing stuff. And what I'm curious though is why are Balin and Shin, why are they going and attacking a New Republic frigate? So what is on this New Republic frigate that they need so badly? Unless Thrawn is on that frigate, he was captured, and that was a rescue mission. That's the only reason that I think that they would go and attack a New Republic frigate. And like Hera's there, so maybe Hera is on the ship when they attack.
This looks just like the war room we talked to Hera in Star Wars Squadrons, by the way.
Most definitely. Yes, 100%. It does.
At 41.
Which would make tons of sense because that like Squadrons is right around this time.
Interesting. All right, Hera's talking here.
On hot mommy Martha. She's
hot mommy Mothma.
She's looking great.
This is where it gets interesting with Ahsoka saying that Sabine is still stubborn as ever. I mean, what were you expecting? It's Sabine. Is this Lothal, you think? Where she's riding on the speeder?
Yeah, this is 100% Lothal because that's the highway.
Yep.
That's the highway they go down.
We've seen highways like this on other planets, but that looks a lot like Lothal.
Fighter. It's not a TIE. It's not an X-wing. No. It's a two-winged fighter. I don't know what that is. I wonder if that's from Alphabet Squadron.
I love the Lothcat on Sabine's helmet that she drew on there.
See that? Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's why I said that helmet with the because that's very her.
Looks really, really good.
Love that. Anakin never got to finish my training, she says.
Mm-hmm.
I walked away from him just like I walked away from Sabine. She's talking to, well, it's a trailer. We don't know if she's
so like that right there, like her making that claim is literally she is equating her relationship to Anakin is the same as Sabine's relationship to her.
I am, and if you remember from the last trailer, it talked about like almost her coming back to be a Jedi or consider herself a Jedi again at the end of the trailer.
Didn't she say I'm no Jedi?
But at the end of the trailer, there was something in the old one.
I thought she says like I am no Jedi.
No, that's from Rebels on Malachor.
Oh, okay.
So
many lines.
No, I'm just curious if there's some sort of, I don't want to say redemption because I actually think she had every reason to walk away from the Jedi Order and made the right decision. But
I don't know,
maybe
she was going to take on Grogu as an apprentice,
and maybe with Luke's reformation of the Jedi Order and the way he's running it, which will be much different than the way that they intended.
Does Luke even know about Sabine? Does Luke know that Ahsoka was training Sabine? Oh my God, I have so many questions.
We're in the time frame that she's already been with Luke.
At what point did we come to how did we figure out that that Sabine was Force sensitive other than her using the Darksaber at one point?
I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if there was any other clues.
How did we
Rebels.
come to this conclusion? I'm so lost. Because why didn't Kanan like recognize that?
According to Screen Rant, this is the first time we're getting any indication of it.
Okay, so I'm not going absolutely insane. I feel like I missed a massive piece to this puzzle.
Yeah, though she trains extensively with the Darksaber and Rebels, even taking lessons from Jedi Kanan Jarrus, Sabine is never directly implied to have access to the Force. The new Star Wars trailer for Ahsoka teases Sabine Wren as a Force sensitive, having become Ahsoka Tano's new apprentice after Star Wars Rebels. The new Ahsoka trailer is teasing a major twist for Mandalorian Sabine Wren, with hints that she may be Force sensitive. But it makes sense because now we will have another Force sensitive Mandalorian in the picture, which is nuts.
Yeah.
It just paths will converge. And keep in mind that all of this, everything is leading up to the eventual movie that Dave Filoni is making.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting that we have like this Mandoverse that is going to culminate into a movie.
Right. So it's definitely something that I would say seems to be angling towards some sort of poignant point in the storytelling of Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, this, Rebels. Because this all of this is Dave's baby. Don't forget that. Rebels was Dave's baby. That started it all. And then all of this after is still Dave's baby.
Right.
Well, Mandalorian's John's, but Dave played a major role.
Huh. There's a lot to process in this trailer.
Yeah, this is
like
a bombshell.
If you really just like, I mean, like if you like watch, you're like, oh, that's so sick. Like that was a great trailer. But if you like really start to break it down, this is intense.
Is that Lothal back there?
I believe so.
Watching another speeder. There's your ship again as she skids under.
Landed, tried to stop her from. I wonder if that's like a New Republic and they're trying to like find her. I don't know. I'm really intrigued by this.
That's an awesome shot.
It's New Republic. It's definitely a New Republic fighter.
I love that the droid just starts sparking after she does that.
That's a cool looking astromech. That's a different type of astromech we've never seen.
It looks
before.
newer.
Yeah.
So there's a map in front of her when she says,
Yeah, and there's red arrows pointing down and stuff like that. I was looking at it trying to figure out what the map was showing. It looks like rock formations of some sort.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if that was like a city or what the TAC map was showing. And then she's talking to Ezra, or she's looking at Ezra's hollow.
Do you? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask you again. Then, do you think this is a call, a message, or a recording she found?
I still think that this is a message that was recorded. I don't think she's communicating with Ezra, because I think because like that was the whole point of this, is to pick up where we left off, the hunt for Ezra and the hunt for Thrawn.
See, this shot of her kneeling before her helmet too, really, 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 to me, screams that she is going
also
through
her
something.
hair's too long too, so she has to cut her hair for her helmet.
Yep.
That's another thing too. Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, I bet you she hasn't been wearing her helmet because it's peacetime and she hasn't had to do anything, so she's just been living because she's been a child of war. And now she knows it's game time. So here we are with her battle armor. Like now she has like the battle chest armor on, her undersuit's on, and now she's cutting her hair. And as you can see, it's the orange hair, and the purple stays. So it's very Sabine, like from Rebels. She's just taking on her rebel form again.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I love that when she goes to the cave painting and it's Ezra, it's the actual Rebels cartoon version of him, which I thought was fantastic. I thought that was really cool.
Hey, let's take a quick break, pay some bills, and we will continue running through this trailer because there's a lot in here. Be right back. Her helmet looks so good. You gonna add that to your shelf behind you?
We'll see. I still have other, I mean, I've got Boba's helmet right there, so nice haircut.
I love the mural in the background, even though we saw that in the other trailer.
Yeah, but like, look, it's them from the animated, which I think is so good. It's the big old family picture.
Yep. All right, so then they're all in the ship here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this, Tim: is everything we're seeing in the first 2 episodes?
No. God, no. There's no way they blow their load in the trailer, because they never did that for Mando.
They always showed early stuff. We never saw the later stuff in the Mando trailers.
No, but I don't think this is just the first 2 episodes. I mean, maybe. I mean, we'd have to go back and look at the Obi-Wan trailers and see like where the trailers and then like which episodes those coincided with. But Kevin, you also know that there's like sometimes they just put stuff in the trailer and we don't end up seeing it.
Yes, that too.
Because like in Mando season 3, like the trailer that they showed off at Celebration, some of those shots didn't end up in the show.
That's a droid, right? On the left.
Yeah, it looks like a droid bounty hunter.
Oh my God, is that one of the HK droids from Mandalorian?
I think that's one of the droids from a Survivor.
Oh my God, no. I hope that's an HK droid.
No, that doesn't look like an HK droid. It looks too human.
But the other ones did from Mandalorian, the ones that Morgan Elsbeth had. Remember?
Hold on. Let me look.
They were upgrades of the old HK.
But they looked different. No, these aren't them. HK 47s?
No, 47's the old one.
HK droid, Star Wars, Mando.
I think 87s are the new ones.
Star Wars Black Series HK 87.
That helmet looks identical, Tim.
No, you're right. No, look at the leg armor too. You're right. That's one of Morgan's droids.
So that's a hunter kill. So if you remember KOTOR,
droid.
Remember HK 47? Master, Inquiry, that guy. This is the future version of him.
Yep.
Master.
So
I will lay his organs out for you.
Human Killer 87 droid and a
what looks to be an Inquisitor.
So are we going to say that that's actually an Inquisitor because they're using the Inquisitor blade?
I mean, at minimum, they killed an Inquisitor and took the blade, but the armor is on point. My question is, because they have a helmet, is it someone we know?
No, I don't think so. I think that's going to be, I think it's probably going to be a throwaway character where they really want to pull your attention to this thing. And it's going to be like, oh, they come, they're gone. Also, look at the suit she's wearing in that one. Go back to what Ahsoka's wearing.
In the fight?
No, yeah. When they're flying towards the Purgle.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second.
She's got this like New Republic jumpsuit on. It looks so weird. Look.
Maybe she was in disguise.
Yeah, I don't know. That's something. It's interesting. I don't know, man. I'm really curious to see, is this really going to be the first 2 episodes? Because if so, it's going to be action packed. It's going to be like a movie. It's going to be 2 hours.
Look how big you really don't
Purgles
get
are
this.
massive, dude.
I was gonna say you don't get the scale of the Purgle until this shot.
Purgles eat like they go into like gas giants and they like eat the gas. Like they're wild.
Nuts.
They're being chased by somebody. So
Looked like
and then
they were chasing somebody. No,
go back to Thrawn.
I think they're doing the chasing there. No,
That's some ship is behind Ahsoka's ship chasing them. Look off his right shoulder. What is that in the background?
it's like a helmet of some sort.
What is that? Do you think that's in his main quarters where he has all of his relics and everything set up?
Could be perhaps like an old
That's
clone
the
helmet or
vibe that
something.
that's the vibe that I'm getting, is that's his main chamber where he
No,
has
the
all his
person
art.
they're moving, whatever that is. It's a person.
Is it moving? It looks
Yeah.
like the camera's
Watch.
moving.
Hold on. No. Their head
it
moves.
does sway. Oh, you're right. What is that?
Bounty
It
hunter,
looks
maybe.
creepy. You have no power. Okay, so hold on a second. So Shin says you have no power. So is she not a Jedi and she's just
Oh yeah, now you're onto something here with the handout. You have no power.
Man, maybe she's trying to tap into the Force and she can't.
This is like when, again, the scene and everything reminds me of Finn making the lightsaber.
Yeah,
move.
it does, right? It's kind of like he's trying really, really hard, but he can't. I'm telling you, this is Mustafar. I'm telling you, this is Mustafar.
I mean, it would make sense. It's not
Like the leaves on the ground, the trees. Oh,
wait,
man.
let's get the Shin shot in this so we can look a little bit. It's not right. It's muddled.
Power. And then that's Ezra's lightsaber. So she's still holding on to Ezra. How did she get Ezra's lightsaber? I have so many questions. Did Ezra leave his lightsaber behind? I don't remember the ending of Rebels. I have to go back and watch that episode.
I'm trying to look on the stones to see if there's any markings or anything. It looks like some sort of star chart, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a big star map, and then they're fighting. I mean, this is the same fight that we saw earlier. Well, and then something's exploding in the background on the next shot. So that's
Looks
have no
like
idea what
ruins.
that is. Yeah, ruins of some sort that's exploding. There's so much.
Old Jedi temple, maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
It's interesting because there you go. That's a better shot of it.
Great shot of it. Ooh, that's a really pretty shot. Oh, so Kevin, this is the same temple where it opens up in the first trailer.
Yes.
It's the same. We're just seeing it from the outside now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go to some cool places.
What if?
That's a really good shot right there.
What if? Hear me out.
I'm very, very intrigued.
What if this is a different part of Tython? Because again, this does not look like Tython from Legends. This looks like Tython from what we saw in Mandalorian.
I mean, Tython would make sense. I mean, like the original HQ for the Jedi, and if they're trying to learn about the old ways, maybe it would make sense.
Yeah, I don't know why Hera looks much better in this trailer. Maybe it's because she's talking and interacting.
I don't think they've changed her at all. I think you're right. I think it's just wait, go back to that. What was that shot? Hold on, I missed that part the first time.
It's Sabine using her.
Yeah, but who is
launcher.
that?
I don't know. They got a mask on.
That's not a droid, but is that like a raider or something of some sort?
They have a rebreather. Could that be one of the natives of Mustafar?
No.
No.
No, he's got.
Is that New Republic?
No, it's not. It's not Imperial badging. It's like a part of like the rebreather. And then that's Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
She's using the grappling hook on him. Yeah, I don't know who those people are because those aren't the people that were on the Mustafar. Those aren't the people who inhabit it. At least I don't think so. Doesn't look like the people from the first or when we see Kylo go there.
This looks like Corellia.
It does look like definitely, or some shipyard of some sort. Yeah, it's got the Corellia vibe for sure.
Could be anywhere, but it looks like Corellia.
Mm-hmm. But it looks kind of abandoned. So I mean, to go back to Corellia after the war versus when we saw it in Han Solo in the Solo movie, I mean, that would be pretty neat.
I don't think Corella ever stops being a manufacturing planet, though. I think it always, no matter who's in charge.
They're a neutral planet, and they just create ships.
There's the shot.
That's
Are those
sick.
New Republic ships?
No, those are alien ships. I would assume those belong to Thrawn.
Interesting. So either this person killed an Inquisitor and took their stuff, or is one of the Inquisitors
He could be a servant to Balin,
a former Inquisitor.
a former Inquisitor that Balin had recruited.
That mask is
But
awesome.
that mask is very medieval. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that Inquisitor spinny thing coming at Ahsoka, and Ahsoka's like, bitch, please, I've seen this 1,000 times.
I love that. I love this shot right here.
Also, keep in mind, we go from the whatever the shipyard planet is, fighting the HK droid and this person to being on the same planet where Shin and Sabine are.
So what if it isn't one person? What if it is like a battalion of Inquisitors?
Of Dark Jedi.
Mm-hmm. And Balin has them at his beck and call.
I mean, the more the merrier when it comes to that stuff, in my opinion.
The more and more that I'm like watching this, the more and more that I think that my idea of Thrawn being like this third party, like almost like anti-hero, is like in my mind is becoming more and more of a thing, because like the focus has been so much on Balin and on the Inquisitor and all of that, where Thrawn, they only like heir to, like they've said, heir to the Empire. They showed his back and his face, and like that's it. So either they like he is like the ultimate bad guy, and they are really lining him up, and they don't want to spoil anything, or they're trying to do the old bait and switch thing that they've gotten really good at to make you think that you know what's going to happen, and they completely flip it on its head on you.
It's very interesting. What?
Thrawn, I still don't understand the Thrawn angle. I'm very, very lost. And again, I'm going to come back to it. I can't stop coming back to this point, but the Timothy Zahn books and the Heir to the Empire books, they don't line up. So what's going to happen? But I've seen some very interesting takes on Twitter where the people are saying that like Dave Filoni doesn't give a rat's ass about the books, and that he is just going with his gut feeling on all of this. Which that would be so disheartening to me if there wasn't a respect for the written literature that's considered canon, because now you're getting into this multiversal thing, and I don't like it.
That doesn't sound like Dave.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like.
That doesn't.
I would
sound
hope
like
not.
him at all.
But a lot of people are saying that like he's not paying attention to like what they're doing with the High Republic. So no. I don't know.
I don't buy it. I really don't. I don't think. I think Dave's probably the reason we've been able to coordinate so much and connect so much. I have a feeling that Dave is telling his own version of Heir to the Empire, and he will pull from. I think it all makes sense once the season's over.
There's definitely going to be the aha moment for sure.
Yeah, so I think it's the internet being the internet, because we don't know, and because now this trailer dropped with, I think we have more questions than answers now.
So many questions. Yes.
So
most definitely. I'm
Dave ignoring things does not strike me as a Filoni thing, to be honest. It really doesn't. He seems to be the gatekeeper of that, and the one who will respect that more than anything.
I hope so. I hope the internet's very, very wrong on this take.
Interesting. There's really no news this week.
No news. Okay.
But I fun story. I was in Co's stream the other day, Co Carnage.
Yeah.
And someone in his chat was like, Co, have you seen the Star Wars Galaxies news? Which again is that old MMO we talked about a few weeks, how the private servers are getting significant, they're popular. He's like, no, I haven't even looked at Galaxies in years, because Co's a huge MMO guy. And he was looking it up, and he was actually all of a sudden very interested in it because of the way they're updating some of these new servers, and they're adding new content, and they're changing class dynamics. Like they're actually now, and some of the servers have been beyond this for a while, but one of the more popular ones is starting to, kind of take on its own game at this point.
Yeah.
So now there's this call from the fan base to remaster and, almost remake Galaxies and bring it back as a big sandbox MMO and like whatnot. And which is interesting because SWTOR just got sold to Broadsword from BioWare. So EA is going to remain the publisher, but Broadsword is going to be the developer now, which I think is good for the game because I don't think EA was. Am I okay to say that EA didn't really care about it beyond the IP and the money?
That's fair.
So I think Broadsword will, when Lord of the Rings Online got taken over by, I think it's Standing Stone Games, you saw a marked change and more content coming out and whatnot. So I think we'll see something similar here. Also, Tim, I want you to appreciate my background for a second on my streaming PC.
Can our viewers see this?
Paul could probably do it. If not, I'll send him the picture.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know how I found this, but if you look over here, there's Darth Jar Jar.
What the fuck, Kevin? What is this about?
And then Darth Maul, and then it's a lightsaber claymore with what looks to be like light side Geralt fighting.
Why do they look like Titans?
I don't know. I think it's just some cool idea that somebody had.
Like Darth Maul has like these massive limbs coming out of his back. Like a spider. Oh, he looks cool. He looks like a Tyranid.
And they're like katana lightsabers, not his double-sided. So it could just be a Zabrak.
You love the Japanese influence in Star Wars.
And even look at Geralt. He's got like wings up at the top.
Yeah. It's like the light side. It's like angels versus demons in Star Wars. It's pretty sick.
I thought you'd enjoy that.
I did. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, you're gonna go play Warhammer with Dr. Lupo. You addicted little bastard. I'm gonna order.
Kevin,
I am going
to tell you, I got a resin 3D printer, so I can start printing models.
I knew you were gonna do this.
It was on sale. It's Prime Day. It's half off. There's an Elgu, the Elgu Saturn 8K 10-inch plate resin printer. Normally goes for like $600. It was for $300 with the cleaning station and the curing station. It came out to be like $500 and change. That is a steal.
I'll give you that.
Time to start printing some high detail stuff, Kevin.
I was gonna buy that Star Wars game we talked about when Pete was on the show. Yeah. And then just come over to your house one day and play it.
We can play it. Yeah, because those are short. Those are like
2-3 hours.
Yeah, we could play that one day. That'd be super fun. You want to do that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's do that, and then we can record it.
Okay.
We'll do like a whole battle report. It'll be fun.
All right, I'm down.
Okay.
I want to get into Warhammer, but I'm where you were 2 months ago. I just don't know where to begin.
It really comes down to you just got to find the army that you like. You got to read the codex. You have to go through the Warhammer Codex.
Oh, I have.
Okay, well then you just need to figure out which army you like.
Yeah, no, Warhammer lore, I'm on the up and up. I'm playing, I mean, I know it's not 40K, but Total Warhammer 3 is one of my favorite games right now.
Yeah, if they had a Total Warhammer 40K, I think that'd be super sick.
I just don't think it's conducive because think of the Total War games. They're like all land-based, historical, like the Pharaohs, the new one, Egyptian. They did.
I mean, like they've done. Like I have the Total Warhammer laboratory box, like right over here. Like they've done it before.
But I think the space element of 40K is what throws it off.
Oh, but I mean, like when I think the space, but you don't do, but when you're fighting and you're actually fighting in battles, you're not in space. You're always on ground. It's always
fair.
It's always a ground battle.
Fair. I could see them doing something like what was the RTS Star Wars game?
Oh, shit,
Empire at War.
Mm-hmm.
I could see a 40K game like that. That would be
40K and StarCraft are about as close as you can get to each other. Like if you like StarCraft, then like 40K is pretty much like right there.
Did you see in the Xbox Activision situation that StarCraft 3 was listed?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. In the leak. Now, Mikey Barra said to Corey that the leak wasn't true because the leak said that Diablo would come to Game Pass soon.
Still, a new StarCraft. Oh my God!
Sounds like to me, it sounds like plausible deniability as a leader of a company.
Oh no!
And why wouldn't The second they bought Bethesda, like 2 months later, every Bethesda title was on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like the other day, my son was looking and he was like, "What's this game?" And I was like, "Oh, this is Oblivion." But you can't start here. You have to start with Morrowind. That's how this works. You do not start with Oblivion. So I downloaded it and he's been playing Oblivion.
Awesome.
Or Morrowind. So he's like, these graphics are old. I like them because he likes retro games.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait till you get to Skyrim.
Oh my god. You start modding it out to Kingdom Come. That's
Oh
fine.
my God. All right. Well,
All right.
you go play some Warhammer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go over to Tim's YouTube channel, youtube.com/darkness429. It's where you can catch. Yeah, you can catch Tim on YouTube Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. ish Eastern every day. I've been hanging out in there and causing trouble and doing what I normally do. It's funny because the chat is exactly the same, just more people now.
There's more people. They're a lot happier.
Yeah. So there's more people to rile up. It's very exciting and fun. So youtube.com/darkness429 and darkness429 everywhere on the internet. I am Kevin, aka Magic 101. I'm all over the place. Just type either. Well, don't type Kevin in. You won't find me, but K Magic 101 should lead you where you need to go.
How many Kevins out there?
Yeah, there's a decent amount. And we are Star Wars and Scotch. Please rate, review, subscribe. It helps us out immensely. Star Wars Scotch or Star Wars and Scotch everywhere on the internet. We will see you next week. We'll be doing a show every week up until GCX, and then that will be our live episode. So the Wednesday before, now that we know Ahsoka is not coming out, there may not be an episode. We're trying to get Alex and Molly to join us for one episode before GCX. If they do, I don't know if it'll be 2 weeks before or the week before. So I'm leaving that Wednesday open. If they don't, Tim and I are going to take that Wednesday off to prepare for GCX and do a show that weekend.
You're talking about the 26th, right?
August 3rd.
Oh, August 3rd. Okay.
August 2nd.
Okay.
It's not announced yet, but I'll put it out here. If you're coming to GCX and let's say you're just like, I only want to do one day or something, Tim and I's panel will be on August 5th, which is Saturday, in the afternoon. I think we're after Robert's D&D session. So, cool. You all have a fantastic week. Make sure you head over to Tim's YouTube channel and check him out. I know by the time you hear this, he'll be done with Warhammer, but you could always go watch the VOD. So have fun with that. We will see you next week on Star Wars and Scotch. And Tim?
May the Force be with you.